We are here, we are here, we are here. On this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up SIX stock. We are on a monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to the right hand side is a bullish green large doji coming from a second last candle of that area of support of a smaller doji, bullish. So we do have price action overall, higher highs in that market. Price action overall, lower lows. We do have that midpoint in the middle. So let's zoom in the price to see what's going on. So price action is a bullish green candle, doji, sitting at the SR line. So the market's indecisive. We're looking for a candle to engulf the second last candle and maybe some of price if price doesn't break out from this area. So there's a few things that can be happening. Now, if that market's going to come down from an area, market's coming down from this pattern that we see right up there, which would be the first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. Price action is the retest, and second last candle is the retest of that area, and market can push down. So Forex pattern cheat sheet help us identify patterns in the market. Also, please study the breakout and retest strategy so you can know what happens at the SR lines. And if that market's going to work its way up, market's coming from a pattern, which is on this side here. So we do have coming down in red, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. We have a retest and the market push once. So price is coming from a triple bottom or double bottom and a retest, and then price came all the way back down to retest the previous side. Now we're looking for that pattern to identify itself once again from Forex pattern cheat sheet. And once we receive that pattern, market's working its way up to the next level. Or that market can consolidate between that second last candle in the market and maybe some of the first as well, because of that long wick that price action does have. So as we walk down the time frame, we're going to see what's really going on in that area. Let's add one more SR line on the top of that price action wick to see what's going on. Walking down to weekly time frame. Okay, on the weekly time frame, we have price action as a bearish red doji with a long wick down to the bottom. Could be tagging that area of support for market to push up for that bullish green candle to follow up, for that the market to break out the zone that we created between the red lines. So there's also a pattern at that low. So if that market does push up from an area, market's coming from a pattern, coming down in red, the first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market push once, and then price action is a retest. So we have first, second, third, fourth, retest, one retest. And then if the market does identify a bullish green candle above the price action candle, and maybe the wick as well, market price is breaking out for that second push. And they'll follow up with the retest, and the market can work its way up further. So price action can be coming from an overall quadruple bottom or triple bottom in a retest. Now, if that market does break and work its way down, market's identifying the what? That break. Price action will be the retest, looking for an engulfment pattern somewhere in this area, or a pattern from Forex pattern cheat sheet, and the market's coming down from a break and retest, and then we have a push. Or that market can consolidate within that area between the SR lines of the high, the mid, and the low. On the daily time frame, we have price action as a bullish green candle coming from an area of support, with the second last candle being that doji with that long wick down to the bottom with that leg. So that could be an area of support, and price action didn't go off the previous area that can push that market up. But one thing we got to be careful, we have a lot of SR lines that we did create, so market has to break up level to level. So we are looking for that break and retest, as we can see on the previous side. Now if market work is way down, just overall, once again, this market breaking, multiple touches down to that bottom, price come back for that retest, looking for that pattern to identify itself for the push. But then we can see price action came back to that midpoint. So we got to wait till the market do what it do. So you want to see the market break above that price action high area or that low. You want the price to get out this midpoint. So if it's going to work its way up, we know that the bullish green candle on the daily time frame has broken that SR line of that overall midpoint. So we're going to see if we identify a break and retest for that market to work its way up levels. If not, we'll see a rejection near that bearish, near that resistance line in red, and the market can be working its way down. On the 4-hour time frame, we have price action as a bullish green doji, more like. Okay, so we do have price action high, price action low. So midpoint is still considered right here at that black line. So what this identifying is that the second last candle has broke into it, and the price action is the retest. So we still got to wait for that market to do what it do. Also, if that market does come down from an area, it's also missing a gap. We have price second, third, fourth, and a fifth candle is missing in this area. So price can be coming from that first leg, second leg, third leg. Market pushed down for that fourth, came back fully for a retest at that midpoint line, and then work its way down further. Or we can receive that consolidation in that market between the SR lines that we did create from the earlier time frame. 3-hour time frame identifying a bearish red doji with the wick up to the top. So that could be an area of resistance that market could be tagging. So price action, second last candle identifying a double top. Price action pushed up once, second last candle pushed up twice, and market just sitting there. So we still waiting for a pattern to identify itself. Two-hour time frame is reading the same thing. 1-hour time frame is reading the same thing with price action candle. We're starting to see that break and retest with previous areas below that. So market pushed up, retest, market pushed up, retest, and market pushed up, retest. Now we're going to see if market is going to push with the bullish green candle to retest to work its way up further. 30-minute time frame identifying the same thing. 15-minute time frame, we have price actions, a bearish red candle engulfing the second last candle. If this market close out, this market can work its way down to at least that midpoint of price action high, where it's near. We have a midpoint in the middle, and we have that low. So we're going to see how far market price works its way down. If it doesn't, the market could create that momentum and still shoot back up. And if it breaks, we are looking for that first, second, third, and market push down from that double top. On the 5-minute time frame, we do have price action, bearish red candle engulfing the previous side. It definitely close out. If it closes out below this doji, maybe some of this wick as well, it can push down further, but it may go as far as the midpoint line, as I said before. But we're going to keep watching out. We may want price to at least close below this area of that candle. Now, price action on 3-minute time frame is creating some support. So if this area is respected for a doji, we can receive a bullish green candle to push up and close out and push that market back up into that direction. And same as a 1-minute time frame. Okay, guys, please study and review Forex pattern cheat sheet, breakout retest strategy. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. SIX Stock.